there was one body cam, right?
Yeah, it's a citizen, a United States citizen, from a different city, and they're not Haitian. And then there's another picture of a dude carrying ducks. It turns out he was just removing roadshow from the road.
I did see some guy like at some sort of press rally talking about how there was like immigrants grabbing up geese by the necks, and that body cam footage did show what?
So that one picture where there's some dude that's walking with two geese.
I don't think it was that picture though. I think it was literally like a resident of Ohio that was speaking on it, right? Like
I'll say this though. You're a Florida guy. Do you think you're guilty of every crime a Florida guy does?
No.
Should we judge Florida man?
Absolutely.
Right.
Those are fucking...
Surely, I might concede the point that there was probably one Haitian that did something like this.
Yeah,
but,
it's
like why would you make a big narrative about that?
I agree.
Why would you make a generalization about Haitians?
He definitely shouldn't have generalized like that, and if it is affecting schools and Haitians that live there, that is pretty sad.
Yeah.
But I don't agree with the government control. Like I agree with like platforms, if they want to control what is put on their platform, if they have a TOS, some things you can't say, and you agree to that TOS, fine. Yeah. But I don't want the government controlling what is said or what is put out on media any more than it already is. I think
I agree.
people should...
Again, I want to be clear that I agree with that in terms of...
Because what if that backfires and we can't say anything and it becomes like China?
There is
that is more but
there is a YouTube video that's worth listening to. Like it actually argues to your side that the Haitians that these are illegal refugees from Haiti.
Yeah.
They don't know how to drive. That is a legitimate critique that they can say if they wanted to. They are causing traffic accidents, and this is like numerically provable. So if they wanted to make a criticism against immigrants, I feel like they should have gone there rather than accusing people of something that's just like gutturally wrong.
I agree. The generalization of that, but so the point was the border. So the stance on the border, like I very much agree that, or I believe that like we can barely take care of the people that are in this country. We should not be letting more people in. Like it's not helping.
So you're talking about
immigration
or illegal immigration?
I'm talking about illegal immigration. If they come legally, if they come legally, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care. If they're coming up there illegally, like that should be stopped because it is affecting the people that live here, and then also it's letting anybody into this country. Like you could be letting in terrorists, you could be letting in, gangs. Like you don't know the outcome. Like it's very important that we secure the border. Every other country fucking does it. Like I don't understand why this is not.
Well, I don't understand why it's an issue. Why is it an issue?
Yes, it should be. And the thing is too.
Can I tell you something? It's not an issue.
What do you mean it's not an issue?
I agree that illegal immigration should be illegal. No one is saying just let the immigrants in.
But that's what's going on.
Like why have so many come in under the administration in the last 4 years?
So the reason why it decreased during Trump was because of COVID. It's not because of anything he's done. And if you look at people that are actually deported that are illegal,
can that be proven though? Because
I
feel like I'm not even saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying I feel like a lot of people on the left blame COVID for a lot of the things that Trump is being looked at for as like doing good. So like if people say, oh well the crime went down, it's like there was COVID. People were inside, like no shit. But
immigrants basically literally crossing the border.
There's what?
Those those videos of illegal immigrants
crossing
the border. They actually decreased. The sightings of immigrants going down during COVID actually decreased. So you can visually...
During COVID?
So one of the things that I want to make a point on that I heard about was that they were, like Border Patrol seen less, right? But that's because they've been, in fact, flying them in rather than having them cross the border.
Okay, well...
And that's how they argue their point that immigration has decreased.
Okay, so... under Dev's point saying that Democrats also want the border secured. Fine.
Yeah.
What about like the deportation of illegal immigrants? Like, how do you stand on
That's
that?
the thing. So
I feel like that's where the stance differs.
So so number one, if you look at the numbers in terms of deportation, it actually went up under Biden. The key differentiator between Donald Trump and Republicans and Democrats is the due process that illegal immigrants might get before they get deported.
Which is
Can you imagine looking at a person and not having any a priori knowledge about this person and just saying, I'm gonna kick you out of the country. Right? You can't do that, right? That's bad.
well, okay, but the point earlier where you're saying you weren't gonna vote for Trump because he was a criminal, coming into this country illegally is being a criminal. So like, how is it any different?
I agree that illegal immigration necessitates criminality. I agree with that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that looking at a person without a priori knowledge about their legal status.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You're
That's
talking about like
racist.
just judging them right off rip.
That's like
compared to like
you're Mexican, you're out of the country. Like, no, that's fucked up.
There's a difference between like just going through due process versus what Donald Trump is proposing, literally putting everybody in account until they get their due process, which to me puts legal.
Is that true? Is that his stance on it?
Yeah. If you look at it, maybe that's what he's claiming.
Can you send me it?
Right.
Okay, so I think also what I heard that is that he's saying that any immigrant that goes to school should get their visa. So anyone who's in this country trying to learn and better themselves should be allowed to stay in this country, which I think is great.
A category of immigrants, which is what's called the DACA. The DACA, which is children of immigrants, also illegal that came here as kids.
Okay.
So I guess my question to you is, do you want to?
It's not everybody. I think he said.
It's just.
I think he said everyone.
Who?
Okay.
Donald Trump.
Let me look this up. Donald Trump. Yeah.
Donald Trump
and
wants
then,
to give, or Harris wants to give, a college degree, or tuition.
So what is?
Yeah. See, I don't agree with that. I don't agree giving tuition to immigrants who come to this country. Why? Where's my fucking tuition?
It's not giving them. It's making them eligible, just like you are, I guess.
Okay.
Putting you at the
Yeah.
same level.
Well,
It's not like giving them preferential
for
treatment.
hold on.
It's not giving them preferential.
Is this for immigrants that came here legally or illegally?
Children of illegal immigrants, child illegal immigrants.
So the DACA you said.
Yeah.
And how so? What age does that cut off? And like,
If you came here under the age of 18, I think that's the definition.
I don't know, man. I think if you were brought over here by your parents illegally, like, and you had no, it's a little different.
You mean being born in America is what you're trying to say?
Well,
Or are you talking about being born and then being brought over?
If your parents are illegal immigrants, you are a citizen.
Yep.
Yeah, if you're
Right.
born on American
That's not what
soil.
we're talking about. We're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about you were born in Mexico.
And you're being brought over.
I mean, when you're a child and you don't have a say in that, I think you should be allowed to like be able to stay to some extent. But I think anyone who's over the age of 18 and came over,
But here's what.
plain and simple.
Do you have
And
a
it sounds
strong
fucked up, but
opinion on this, or do you think like this is a morally sort of okay, sort of gray area that we should navigate as a country?
I think it's a gray area for sure. But I think like something needs to be done about it. Like, I don't think nothing should be done about it. I think it is a problem. Like,
I think
for
that's
the
very
country.
situational, though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it's
Yeah.
very situational. And I mean, the biggest thing to focus on is it truly fair to people who are actually like have the American status? Because if you're going to be an American, right? Yeah, granted you had no choice, right? But have a situational case for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not. There should be a situational case, a person that handles situations like that, not just well, you know, like everyone's just claiming, well, I was brought here without having a will, you know. So
Yeah.
that's just my thing.
That's
Like,
fair. I think that's fair.
like I think say I was ambitious enough to be like, yeah, I want to go to college. I definitely think that I would have like first picks over someone who, you know, didn't have necessarily a choice. But realistically, right, you gotta think, your parents are the ones that set you up for that, right? So that's a conversation for you to have with them, right? Is, yeah, you wanted a better life for me, but why did you do it this way and not take me through a legal process? And by that point, realistically, if their parents were coming over here illegally to make their life better, that gives you plenty of time to work, because they make tons of money. They make a decent amount, because they don't get charged taxes.
DACA recipients aren't giving a golden ticket.
They're not given a golden ticket, but they work hard for it. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely still appreciate how hard they work in our country, because they're the ones that do that.
I'm not even gonna argue the point.
Are you saying this is bad or this is okay with you?
What I'm saying is using the opportunity that they've given themselves to actually get documentation while they're illegally here, if they're going to be illegally here, because
that is actually one of the things about DACA. Is like, I think it's DACA is called Dream something Act or something like that, which is a path to citizenship.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. I wouldn't mind it, but here's the thing: I don't want someone who's illegal to be illegal forever. Right?
Yeah.
If you're gonna come here,
legal,
then at least change your status by the time that it's by X time. Otherwise, you know what? Like, you did what you did to yourself, because you gave yourself time to fall into the situation that you fell in.
So just logistically speaking, when you want to be legal, when you're illegal and you want to be legal, it is required that you sort of self-deport. Are you saying that DACA recipients ought to self-deport, or are you saying that there ought to be a path forward without necessarily deporting?
I'm saying there ought to be a way to do it without. Realistically, what's going to happen is when you claim something like that, you're going to get deported, right? Like, if you're in America illegally and then you go, hey, I want citizenship, you might get ice cold. You know what I mean? Like, it just might happen. But I still think that there should be if you're going to go through a legal process, the first thing that you're going to start with is paying taxes.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, so I would say this.
That way it's at least fair, because you can't live for free, right?
Every single person who works pays taxes.
Absolutely, except for when you make under the money table, as most, or under the table money, but as most.
Otherwise, how are you going to pay taxes because you're not legally here? You can't.
They don't though. That's the thing. I grew up next to a Hispanic family.
Like,
you won't have a social security number, right?
They all worked for cash.
Exactly.
They only work for cash, because cash itself is not trackable.
Okay, so here's the question. I think this is a good sort of conversation about how illegal immigration should be dealt with, but there is a difference here. That is the sort of
like you can be like, you fooled us.
Okay.
Right. But what is the Republican position on deportation? Are any of these part of the Republican platform for deportation?
Well, they're probably not allowed to voice it like that. Otherwise, there's people that straight up quit.
Right. Well, I honestly don't know an insane amount about it, but from what I've heard from Trump, he wants to let people that are going to school earn their citizenship.
No, that's not Trump's position.
Yes, it is.
Wait,
yeah.
Really?
That's what he just brought up earlier. He talked about it. It's consistent.
Yeah. Trump's stance. Deportation. Trump stance deportation.
On DACA, right? That's weird.
I don't know about DACA, honestly. I honestly think I heard him say in the rally that he was saying that he believes that they should stay in the country if they're going to school.
NARAKA. NARAKA.
But I won't even argue the point that they're stealing our jobs, because the jobs they're taking are the job nobody wants to do.
Yeah, exactly. They're not stealing our jobs.
I won't fucking say they're stealing our jobs.
Yeah, they don't have a social security number. They can't.
But the first thing they got to do is pay those taxes. That's my opinion.
What I would literally be okay with? Every illegal immigrant in this country, if they, go through the right process, become legal, and just close the border. Anyone else coming into the country needs to come here legally. Anyone else that comes through is deported.
And I mean, I get it. You're coming from a worse situation to a better situation when you come to America.
I get it, but
but Canada's got even more strict rules than we do.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's fucking us over.
So that
have a heart
issue. that specific issue is not in contention. The idea that we should not deport illegal immigrants is not in contention. The contention is always like the sort of touchy-feely stuff, like what do you do with the kids?
Right.
That's always the issue.
Right.
And to my understanding, the difference between the two parties is one supports DACA and the other one doesn't.
Okay.
Unless I'm wrong there.
I think
I mean,
the current thing that was in place was that if it's children, the children stay if they're brought over the border, but the parents get deported. They literally separate the kids from the parents because, like you said, I think Bo brought up the fact that kids don't have a choice. Now, I don't know if that's fair, but like...
See, I don't know if it is because it's
that's
literally illegal.
No, I know it's illegal, but for some reason, the way it works is the kids will stay. If the kids are brought here, they're not going to send them back. But if you're over 18 or if you're like 17 or close to it, they will send you back. But if you're like a kid, I think I don't know.
The cutoff is 18.
Yeah, maybe the cutoff is 18.
Like there are many permutations of this problem that has a sort of like it's not just cold.
That's why you can't black and white it though.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. But to my understanding, only one party is treating it black and white.
Okay, I'm gonna be real here before we continue on with this. I'm gonna point out the fact that a lot of what we've been talking about, almost everything that we've been talking about, we agree on. I don't think there was anything that we have
I was gonna bring this up earlier, but Dev and Bo were having a conversation about it. But I wanted to talk about the guns thing.
Before we move on to guns, I want to bring this up. Did you guys know that there is a border security bill that is proposed to increase to build a wall to increase the number of
jobs,
border security, et cetera, that is highly bipartisan, that Republicans authored, that Donald Trump blocked because he wanted to win. He wanted to run on it.
Yes, I actually did know about that. I did know that Donald Trump he wanted
said no.
They originally.
His cohort
he's not wrong about that. Dev is telling the truth because Trump wanted to use that as his selling point for his campaign in 2016 was the border security.
Right,
and
2024.
Yeah, it's probably very much similar to why Kamala isn't fixing the border.
Yeah,
she's just promising to do when she becomes president.
That is not true.
That's what
How?
So
how's that not true?
You're saying that Kamala is also...
Like she said, she's on her way home, by the way.
That's what they did with COVID.
What I'm saying is she's promising to fix all these things and isn't doing it now because it's a point for her election.
Right, that's true too.
Because she's because this is not done by the executive.
She's the vice president, but she makes a lot of the deciding factor. She's the deciding vote in a lot of.
Regardless of whether or not she's president or vice president, it's not done by the executive branch. It's done by the legislative branch.
So then why is she bringing up those points? So then why is she bringing up the points that she can do?
It though, right?
Sorry, one more time.
Isn't she the deciding vote for a lot of those though?
From the 50, yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
It's not 50-50. It never left Congress. It didn't get to the Senate.
Right.
So why would she bring up promises that she couldn't fulfill?
That's the platform of the Democratic Party.
Okay. Well then that's
why I don't vote for any one person.
That's why I don't vote for any one person either, is because I just know that Kamala's a liar and that she makes false claims. But Donald Trump was in office, he actively.
So I wanna before you say that, I wanna question what. So you use the word no, and so far I'm not sure you've proven anything that you claim to know. Is that fair?
What, me?
Okay, wait.
I feel like I proved the Twitter thing. I feel like we jumped through a lot of holes, but the fact of the matter was
I thought our conclusion there was
that it was plausible. The fact that it remained plausible, right? which is enough to be considered attentive enough to call attention to.
Lexi wants you to read chat, though.
Who?
Lexi.
He said who?
So my first point was.
There's no politics when I get home.
There's no politics.
Water's talking too. We can't even take care of veterans and homelessness and exactly.
I agree with that.
So I understand both stances because one is more gray area. It's situational, and Trump is a little bit more black and white, where it's we'll have none of it. Like, no more illegal immigrants, and like I can respect both because like as one seems very harsh, one does more about it.
Like,
one's a solution.
Like, one's a solution, the other, because like
it's just restating
people can sneak over the border and bring their kids, and then now all of a sudden they can stay because they brought their kids.
Well, the parents can't stay. The kids can stay.
You didn't say
well. I don't know.
That's how it works.
You acknowledged me? I literally did, Lexi. I literally read the chat.
It said no politics.
Said, yeah, no politics when you go home. W's.
Alright, go ahead.
What was I saying?
You were saying that Republicans do more or something like that?
Well, no, I was saying that Trump is taking a harder stance on it, where it's...
So I guess this is my retort to Dusk's claim that Kamala Harris is a known liar and Donald Trump isn't. Is that Donald Trump is blocking a bill that's supposed to be the strongest border security bill so far in the history of our country, and then he said nope.
But that's not him lying. I wouldn't say that's lying though.
What do you mean? How
he's just using it to his he's using it to his political advantage. He's holding off on it. He's using it as leverage, but that's not lying.
If something is important, why would you not take a solution?
Okay, I agree with that, but you cannot say that that is what the Democratic Party does.
Do what? So Democrats had enough votes.
They claim something to be important and then actively hold off on it.
Okay, so speaking specifically about the border security bill, they had enough votes to actually pass it on the Democratic side, and it fell short because people who would otherwise vote for it on the Republican side decided not to because Donald Trump told them not to.
I need to hang out when I go to go nay.
So why would you put this on? Why would you put this on Donald Trump if that was a Republican Party?
He specifically blocked them because he told them not to vote for it.
So I feel like Kamala and the Democratic Party probably do very similar tactics towards different things. I recall
we can postulate that that's true.
I can bring up the fact that during the first couple months of presidency, Joe Biden passed several executive orders to override things that were previously in place that Donald Trump put in place.
Like which ones?
Let's look them up.
I'm looking at her deciding votes right now. I think she has some sort of deciding vote when it came to Ukraine.
So
Joe Biden.
Which we haven't even talked about that.
Pretty ceremonial, and it's a very small utility. It's not really a thing you would look for.
What?
The 50-50 vote.
What do you mean?
Joe Biden's executive order actions signed in his first 100 days.
Not every Senate vote has a 50-50 situation.
Right, but when it is, she's the deciding vote, no?
Yeah, and she'll.
So she's cast 33 tie-breaking votes in the Senate. That's a lot. So it's not like it's a lot. That's a good amount.
Sure, I guess. What does that mean?
Right now I'm just looking for like what she voted for. So.
Dusk, what did you say?
Okay, I got it pulled up on CNN's websites for regulation. The White House Federal Register. The first one was I guess this wasn't the first one. I guess they go from newest to oldest. So I'll start at the bottom, I guess. So that was in April. So we're gonna start with the ones in January. January 20th.
Before we go on, what is the claim?
My claim is that Joe Biden launched a bunch of executive orders to undo a lot of what Trump had placed in while he was in office, and basically undid some stuff that he promised to fix while he was as his I don't know. I didn't actively fucking listen to what he was promoting, but I do remember the talk.
Are you making the claim that Donald Trump had a good executive order and Joe Biden undid that good executive order regarding immigration?
I know my thing was just that, like, Joe Biden claimed that he was going to do all this to help the country and then actively did things to, like, not help the country.
Okay, so it's nothing to do with executive orders per se.
I mean, it is the executive orders that directly affected it. Like, the
Okay.
executive orders that he passed were the things that, like, kind of fucked up the country.
Okay, so what are those executive orders? Or can you give one executive order?
Well, there's hundreds of them here. But we'll go
There's
with...
an executive order to limit to force the Medicare to negotiate the cost of insulin to $35 for people with diabetes. Good or bad?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's like a reasonable price. Actually, I do remember that being a thing, but wasn't that something that they could have done while he was actively, like, running in the campaign and they didn't do?
No,
So-
he wasn't president then. Donald Trump was president when they were running a campaign. Unless you meant when Hillary was running against Trump, maybe Joe Biden could have done it, I guess, as vice president. But I don't know if.
So, I'm looking at like a chart right now on the stances on immigration between the two candidates.
Sure.
It looks like Kamala and Trump are for shutting down the border. Trump is not for treatment of asylum seekers, and
What's that
Kamala's
type? I
mixed.
think I know that type. I think it's really useful.
Future of U.S. Immigration. It's National Immigration Forum. So, end birthright citizenship. Trump is for that. He says yes, end it.
Are you?
Kamala says no.
What are your thoughts?
I'm a little bit mixed on some of it, but
So birthright citizenship doesn't just apply to illegal immigrants; it applies to also legal immigrants. So what birthright citizenship says is that if you are born in this country, you are a citizen.
But I don't think he's saying. I don't think it's saying to deport the people that already are. I think it's saying continuing on.
This is not about deportation. It's about whether or not you're
Right.
granted citizenship.
Right. So basically,
yeah. 50 also.
birthright citizenship is when
Have you watched Solo
illegal
Leveling?
immigrants come to the
Why is Billy
country and
yapping
then they
about
have a
politics on
baby.
stream? Because we're going on about politics right now. We're having a debate, an actual debate, not like the one that Trump and
It's
Kamala Harris
both
had.
illegal and legal. Not
All I'm gonna
just
say is they're both clowns.
Legal and illegal.
On stream is crazy. Well, where else would you have it?
So like I disagree in the fact where if they're here legally and they have a baby, it should be.
I guess to be
think-
clear, if you're here
I don't know,
legally
I don't know.
as a non-citizen, what Trump wants is that you can't give birth to a citizen child.
Yeah,
Unless
that's-
you become a
that's
citizen.
that's kind of
Permanent
fair
resident.
though. That's kind of fair. Like, I don't think it is fair that being born in the U.S. when both of your parents aren't U.S. citizens automatically makes you a U.S. citizen. Although that's not necessarily your choice, like, because you have nothing to do with it. But I would say that's not very fair
Why would it be not fair?
because neither of the parents are U.S. citizens. So because they snuck into the country, they automatically have rights.
He was saying if they came to the country legally, but they weren't citizens.
Oh, I
is that
thought you
right?
said they came into the country illegally.
No, no.
I think that's kind of fair. Like, if you're not a citizen, like you're not a permanent resident, then don't have a baby here. Like, if you're a citizen and you're staying, have a baby. You should be allowed to.
I
think
feel like
that's-
even if you're not,
that's fine.
I feel like even if you're not a permanent resident and you're like out on vacation here in the United States and you have a baby, they should get dual citizenship, both here and wherever they're from.
Wow, that's just crazy for blood citizenship.
Yeah,
What?
if you're here legally, and you
Even as
have a baby,
even a tourist visa.
even a
yeah, I
tourist,
would
yeah,
agree with
even a why not?
I think you need to be like a permanent resident of the United States to have a baby that's legal.
I
here.
would go with that. That's my line.
Jaden says if you're born
Yeah.
on U.S. soil, you should be granted U.S. civilianship.
Citizenship.
Citizenship.
I don't. It seems like we agree here generally. Maybe the details doesn't really matter. So pick the next one.
Yeah.
I feel like we agree on most
which
stuff.
one? What was I on? Oh, mass deportation of undocumented. Trump is yes, Kamala is no.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about in terms of.
Right, but it doesn't say. It doesn't go into details. Like it doesn't say kids or not, or, the situational stuff. But like dude, I don't know. It's tough. I respect the stance of like if they're here illegally, like they shouldn't be. So like.
But you.
Why?
Jaden said, glad you guys are educating yourselves on it at least.
I also think that maybe there could be something set in place like to deal with it where if it's like, okay, if it was a child that was born here, like they should be given a chance to get citizenship.
I mean, just for sure, if you're born here, you're a citizen. That's not even a DACA situation. But if you're brought here as a child, it's the DACA situation.
Yeah, it's a different situation.
Okay, yeah. Right.
I can
okay,
agree.
So
But I think the fact that you're even thinking about it means you don't want them mass deported.
I think that, like I said,
not really. But
I think it's cool. I think it'd be a cool idea and like a fun idea because realistically, no one's gonna realistically live in two countries unless they can afford that. Like that's insane. That would be actually insane. But run me my 50 push-ups, yo. What? This man fucking.
So here's my
50 push-ups.
I think a country or a city or whatever needs time to grow to accommodate for a growing population in general.
What do you mean 50 push-ups?
Unreasonable. So something like what happened in Ohio, I think is bad. Not because I think immigration is bad or even illegal immigration.
It's not 50 push-ups.
There was never a chance for the infrastructure to grow, and then
you don't think illegal immigration?
No, I am. So it necessarily.
I think 10 push-ups.
It's bad practically, but I don't think it's bad principally. I don't know if you can, the.
Well, what about Waters' point where?
Yeah, I see that you redeemed the
homeless and our veterans.
That's the practical distinction.
But our taxpayer money is going to fund care for illegal immigrants. Like that's not right.
So I would consider that a practical.
Give me 50. I'm refunding myself. That's no way. Obviously, it doesn't say any action. That's not true if you click on it.
What a mute that. So I would say that's a practical problem, not a.
Before you redeem it, Jaden, it says I'll do 10 push-ups. Click. Before you redeem it, it literally says I'll do 10 push-ups.
I get what you're saying.
So it's like if illegal taxes, then you wouldn't be finding it problematic that they're competing with.
Don't be a bitch, bro. I had to
some other illegals they're competing.
I had to higher the price and lower the amount of push-ups because Dev was spamming the fuck.
I can't hear you because of Dusk.
I'm sorry.
Can you mute Dusk? So you can imagine a world where if illegal immigrants are paying taxes.
Oh, Lexi's home. No more politics. No. I closed it. It was so hot.
Meet me halfway, 25, bro. You gotta pay for 25. Just meet me halfway. Why don't you get on stream and play a game with me, and we'll go do fucking push-ups at the gym tomorrow. How about that?
I would just say to Dusk, you say no a lot. I would challenge you when you say no. I think you should be more careful.
My apologies. I don't mean to say no. If I say no, point it out.
All right. Neither does.
If I disagree with something, I try to say I disagree, and I also try to point out where I agree. But I guess I don't always do that. But if we're not talking politics anymore, that's okay. But
I would say you have a very strong claim that I guess Kamala Harris is a bigger liar than Trump. I would say do research there because I disagree there.
I will do more research on it, but as far as I'm aware of from what I've seen and what I've heard, but if you do seem well educated on the matter, and so it's not like I'm going to take your opinion lightly. Like I agree, like I feel like we agree on a lot of the same stuff, so I will look more into your what you're talking about, but I'm not going to like. I feel like I just didn't have enough time and enough resources to be able to credit what I was talking about, because I was just unprepared for going into this conversation. But if I'm gonna talk about it, I should at least know what I'm talking about. So that's on me. I agree. That's a good point. Ask him if he agrees if men and women should compete in the same sports, even combat sports. Dev says no. There's separate leagues for a reason, so people don't kill each other. Archery, yes. Yeah, that's fair. Which is crazy. Dev says source. Jaden, send him the source. That's funny. Source was left a flyer on my door. Yo, take a picture of the flyer. So no. Let me find it. I'll take a picture and post in Discord. Crying emoji. Sources was left a flyer on my door. Yo, that's insane. Cam looked into his door and left a flyer. Yeah, but if RFK backs up Trump, I believe RFK. He originally had my vote. Tulsi Gabbard, who also had my vote, is also voting for Trump. If both of the people that I wanted are backing up Trump, that's a pretty big influence for me. So dead ass. I seen it and I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Hey guys. Lexi's home, no more politics, alright? Did Dad leave? Hopper, you're not allowed up here.
Yeah, I fucked that up.
Yeah, I'm here now. Okay, 1 sec. Hopper, you gotta get off the desk, bud. No, please. Hopper.
So you're just voting on authority? My idol's voting for Trump. I'm voting for Trump. No, there was other reasons why I was voting for Trump. Mostly because I know what the economy was like and how my daily life was like while he was in office back in 2016 to 2020 versus how my life was when Joe Biden was in office. Yo, what up?
What are you talking about?
I have no idea.
Talking politics?
No. Dev was asking me some really
you know Lexi's home, right?
I wasn't talking politics.
She's very upset when she joined the stream. She had to hear you talk about politics. She's not happy.
Tell her close your ears.
I fed them. There you go.
It's funny people call Trump a racist and not Biden.
I heard Trump.
Hey, Dusk.
Put on. I'm just reading chat.
Take this quiz. Oh, Dev's about to prove that I'm a liberal. No, I'm just kidding.
Jaden said put on
I'll take the
earbuds
quiz.
real quick.
I'll take the quiz. Okay.
You put Hopper on right.
Jaden said someone give this lady a headset.
Much detail, such wow. I'm still deciding. I'm picking this because It's about obesity. I don't trust based how little really training schooling it is to become a police officer. I don't think they should be able to use military equipment. Yeah. I think that would have to change. Yeah. How important question? It's important. Wait, these? Wait, what? Why did I made this so long now. If you don't answer, it means somewhat.
I was echoing. Oh, hang on, let me lower that. Have you watched Solo Leveling? You'd like it. Everyone keeps telling me to watch Solo Leveling. You are not the first to recommend that. Bro, it's fire. Yeah, it's good. It's better. It's a better SAO. Hell yeah. Dusk listens on his speakers. He's a trash streamer. Bro, speakers? Yes, sir. God, here's something else, kid. This kid is something else. Katana got a huge upgrade. Yo, Joe, they buffed the Moonveil. Did you hear that? Bo.
What?
They buffed the Moonveil Katana. Again.
Yeah, I've literally been using it. It's literally like you were talking about talking shit on my build.
You said you weren't using it.
At that time, I have different builds in the build. I have a dual twin blade build, like a freeze build, and a dual curve sword build. I have the dual katana build, and then I have a shield and pokestab with my intelligence dex. Your pro. Wait, I can't read that.
Yo, we both killed each other. I killed him. And he backstabbed. Did anyone see that, bro? I killed him, and he backstabbed me through me killing him, and died after killing me.
Dev, it's very broad. It's not talking about which one. And I said it's less important. Do other? Oh, okay. Oh. I don't know, man.
Buy me Elden Ring and I'll play with you. Yo, are you serious? Is this kid serious?
Didn't I do what?
Jane, are you serious?
I feel like, Dev, if...
But alright, but Jane, if I get you it, you have to get the DLC.
Done about it, though, then that's a problem. I don't understand this question. I don't know what that is.
And it's still like super fucking expensive. It's like $30, bro. How much is it on Steam right now?
Oh.
It is fucking 60 on Steam. I just got Wukong game shared to me. I'ma grind that hoe. Yo, she can play Wukong. You gotta play Elden Ring first. Oh shit. I got. What was the one? Aniba?
I don't see a skip button, Dev. There's this question is no longer relevant, should be removed. There's no skip button. Just don't pick anything? Oh. What's solitary confinement? Is that like a week in the hole?
Yeah, I think it is gonna be cheaper on G2A. Wait, what am I doing, Jane? I have a spare account that I can give you. What the fuck am I?
Sells 24/7.
I actually have a second copy of it. I don't need to buy it. I'll just give you the account. You have a second Steam? Yeah, when I got banned on Elden Ring the first time for accidentally using mods online, I forgot to turn them off, and I was using fucking the co-op fucking one. Change account. Please close Elden Ring. Push-ups. Modding Elden Ring. What the fuck? Yeah. Seamless co-op was a fun little mod for Elden Ring. So where your friends didn't leave your world after the boss was killed. You guys got to go through the entire world without leaving and resummoning. Frankie, you remember that?
What?
The fucking seamless co-op mod?
Do I remember what seamless co-op mod? I never did it.
I thought you did seamless co-op with me.
I don't think the government should be in control of stuff
God, I
like
love
that.
banning bots. That's sarcasm, right, Jaden?
Like requiring somebody to do something like that is, I feel like that's removing their rights. I feel like I'm taking a test. It is a quiz.
Give me a second, I have it somewhere.
Well, here's the thing, Dev. I feel like COVID isn't like a preventable disease because there's like a new strain every month. But I kind of grouped it in general. And this is talking about like energy to power stuff, right? Not like nukes. Oh, and have some pure bloods.
I'm just gonna open up Notepad.
It's some clan shit. What?
Perfect. Here it is.
I feel like I'm not understanding the question. Oh.
I'll make sure this works real quick.
"20% of the country's energy now safe and emits less carbon emission than coal plants." I'm gonna say yes. Genetic engineering?
So,
The fuck?
kiddo, this is for you. I'm gonna send it to you on Discord.
It's a good point, Jaden. I was thinking the same thing when I was answering that.
What?
I'm taking the quiz.
$40 instead of 60. Jaden, check your Discord. You just have to get the DLC and you're good to go. You could change the name on the account too if you want to.
What's up, Graydon? How's it going, bro?
You can play it on your own Steam. You should be able to play it on your own Steam. You just have to download it off of that one. If not, you might have to play it on that Steam. I'm not sure. Just download it and sign back in. Just download it and switch accounts.
Yo, great.
You should
Thank
be able
you
to.
for the 13 months,
Should be able to
my
launch
dude. Appreciate that. Thank you.
I'll test it right now. We're gonna
Shit,
change
wrong
accounts. Here, we'll just change accounts right now and try it out.
We're taking a presidential quiz right now.
Watch it always come up with Camel, no matter what answers you choose. That'd be funny.
That is a Dusky. Graydon's in the chat.
Graydon?
Yeah,
Hi, Graydon.
Mr. Graydon Gooding.
Why is he on your channel, not mine? You didn't stop by and say hi to me.
Grey Dusk is live. Deb, I'm trying. These are hard questions, okay? Grey Dusk is live. Yep. I don't get this question. I'm skipping it.
Library, Elden Ring, borrow. Jane, you just have to enable family library sharing, and it should be fine. Yes, anything that you download on your computer is going to show up on your Steam because your Steam can register it as a game. How do you do that? Let's see. Press access. Let's log into this machine, enable family library sharing. Let me do that. Let me change my account. Because this is not the same account that I gave you. This is a different account. So I can just test it. But I'm going to go onto my main account and enable it. So we're going to do this together. So we'll both know what to do. I imagine it's going to be somewhere in settings. Steam settings. Family.
You don't want to invade Mexico, Bell? That's crazy. I do not. Wow. Graydon typed in your chat and you ignored him, Dusk. Maybe that's why he's not in your chat.
Oh, there he is, Dusk. I'm here. Heart, heart, heart. You downloaded Kurt's Pal on this account. No, Jaden, it's just your downloads.
Foreign terrorism suspects.
Okay, share. So a Steam family allows you to share your Steam games with up to 5 other household members. Enter the family name. Eclipse family. Add your old account on Steam. Then invite my Steam account. No, why would I invite your Steam account? Just use the one that I gave you to invite your, like, on that one, Jaden. Invite yourself. He said, sup.
Suspects does not mean guilty.
He said, just trust me. No, I'm not going to trust you because then you're just going to give that account to someone else. What I am going to do, though, is add myself. He said, I have no PC friends. Cap. What the hell is the other account that I'm adding? You're already added. I didn't. Yeah, I know, Jaden. I'm not talking about that account. I'm talking about my account. I'm trying to walk you through the process. Dusk to that. That's the one that I need. I need to add Dusk to.
Is it 1v1 me? What do you want to 1v1 me in? you're talking to Dev.
Friends, add a friend.
Just add over and over. Pretty much. I was fighting the consort over Dawn, so that makes sense.
Dusk tonight.
Whoop your ass in any game, anytime. I doubt it, my G.
Bro, the hell's my account name?
Oh my god, that's messed up. This is messed up.
The account name is Dusk Tonight. Okay, let me just add myself. Let's do it that way. Dusk.
I don't get this, Rich. I don't agree with the government has the right to ban it.
Not meet the requirements to send friend invites. You can still add another user as a friend if they send you a quick invite link from their add a friend page.
No, I'm not. I said after the first. I said this. If they're better at Rocket League than me these days, I don't know. I mean, I hit champ. Might you changed it? Oh, I was just reading the options. Sorry, I know I'm hovering over different answers, but.
So make sure your accounts are friends with each other.
Oh God, I don't fucking know shit about this one.
Add a friend. Control V. Send invite. Change account one more time. Go into this one.
We have 5 hours logged in the past 6 months. Ooh, that's rough. That is rough. You haven't really been playing games much, huh, Graydon?
Accept the invite. Okay, perfect. Now that we're friends, let's go back to the original account that we're trying to set up the family sharing on. All right, Jaden.
California.
What you're gonna do
Or to be able
is
to
add that new
access
account
it.
as a friend on your Steam. Then go onto that new account that I gave you after you added yourself as a friend, and go.
I'm just not gonna answer this one.
Steam. And go to settings. Then go to family. Manage your Steam family. Invite a member. I'm pretty sure it's this one. It's one of these two.
Basically, abolish the Fed and switch to crypto? Oh. No, and I don't understand the concept. Wait. Yes is saying...
Send for
switch
real
to
on my
crypto?
main Steam. Now what? Then you accept the... Then you go to your other account on your main and accept it. Friend request not for real. What does that mean? Jaden, this is the wrong account. You added the wrong account. I'm going to ignore this one for now so you don't fuck that up. But you have to add the grotesque slug account. The one that I sent you. You sent the friend request to me, not the... You have to send the friend request to yourself on the account that I just gave you. You're using the two accounts that I gave your main account and the account that I just gave you.
Really, Dev?
You gotta add those.
You understand regular
as
money?
friends.
I know, right? So 3 times Vault,
Steam,
Paint, Warhammer
settings.
models? What does that even mean? Road sidewalks. This is basically
I
saying
sent the wrong one. That's why. Fuck.
root sidewalks.
Whatever, Jaden, whatever account you're trying to play Elden Ring on, add that account to the account that I just gave you as friends. The account that I gave you, make that your friend on whatever account you're playing on. For me, I added the wrong person, so I gotta go back on here and fix that.
Posted in our channel? Okay, I'll check that out.
Yes, add your JD420 to my old account
I see.
that I gave
I
you.
thought you meant like on your computer. That's cool. Oh yeah. That's dope. Is that 3D printed? They almost look like figurines to me, but
What's my email for this?
implement right control policies.
I'll find out what the fuck my email is for this one. Oh, dusttk@yahoo.com. That was easy.
Ooh, this is a tough one. I definitely don't think it should be a criminal offense. I'll just say yes. Got paid by Twitch today? Wait, what? Since when do you stream, Graydon? I mean, I know you used to stream. But I didn't know you started streaming again. No shit. On which account? Your main or this the one you're talking on right now? Residual subs? Oh, no way. That's cray cray. People that just forgot to unsubscribe now. Okay.
You get a WhatsApp message on 386. I'm not getting no message.
Pilgrim increased fund of health.
Dusk, I'm gonna fight you. What did I do? I love you, Graydon. I don't know why you're gonna fight me. Unless it's in like Mortal Kombat or something. Also, this never sent me a code. Tekken. Tekken, baby. Oh, you want to Tekken it out? I don't have the new one. I've only got Tekken 7. Get a text message. Why the fuck would I get a... There we go. 13410.
I think I'm understanding this correctly. Wait. Yeah, but that's gonna be like it's gonna be through like taxpayer money, right? Bro, I'm poor and I don't have healthcare. What the fuck?
What do you mean almost there, bro?
Yes, I'm poor, Dev. You might have healthcare. No. I don't.
Join family.
I don't really know as much about this. Claim your governor. When you're moving to Oregon? I'm not moving to Oregon. I don't want to pay for others' healthcare. I just want them to pay for mine. True. I'm moving to in North Carolina in like 11 days.
Yahoo.com. What is that?
I'm not gonna answer this. I don't really know. United States electoral colleges and mechanism established in the United States Constitution. Yeah, absolutely, Gray. Every state's vote equals number of senators plus number of congressmen. I still don't really get it. I mean, it's gonna be cold in the wintertime, so maybe like spring or fall. Summer's gonna be hot. Okay, so is this saying it's by popular vote? It's not by the...
Your email for this account is fucking crazy. I got it. I'll DM you it on Discord.
The popular vote is the people's vote, right? Right, Dev?
So he never changes his password. I gotta sign into this one.
They're both people's vote? Okay, but like people that aren't in the government. Not answering this one either.
Yeah, okay, you might have to resend that email.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Good night, Gray. To subsidize healthcare, is that when taxpayers pay for the healthcare, or is that when the government paid for? It's the same. You don't want Mexico to pay for a while? Bo hates America? How do I hate America? Why are we making them pay for it? I'm joking. Oh.
Try this one more time.
Ooh.
That's so tough. I'm not getting any fucking emails.
I don't get this.
Alright, I'm gonna switch over to Jaden's real quick, see if I can help Jaden out. Maybe this is so fucking complicated for no reason. Night, Dusk. We gotta sleep because work in the morning. Okay.
This is saying. What is this saying? How fucking long is this thing? Oh, I'm almost done. Claim that American Constitution, laws, and history are inherently racist. No. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't think it should be taught. I don't think the society is inherently racist. I think there's equal opportunity for it, to be honest. I think that there's racist people, for sure. Like you, Dev. Should drilling be allowed in Alaska Wildlife Refuge? Black Bulldog. No, I don't. Regulating interstate and I don't fucking know. How's that a local question? Yeah, right? Current U.S. White House Chief of Staff leadership. Oh, Jesus. Is this talking about just past presidents? Oh, is this talking about Biden? Wait. I see he's not local? I know. Biden's chief of staff? Okay.